what's up guys, and welcome to Xbox On, and we're here in Cologne for Gamescom.
There were a bunch of brand new Xbox Game Pass titles announced at Inside Xbox on Monday, and we want to tell you all about them. So let's get into it.
Welcome, brother.
On August 22nd, you can dive into Kingdom Come Deliverance to help avenge your parents' death in this story-driven action RPG. The game is set in Bohemia, where you'll be able to explore majestic castles, deep forests, thriving villages, and countless other realistic settings in medieval Bohemia. There is a lot of depth to this game, from how the decisions you make in conversation will affect your relationship with other characters, to how they affect your reputation, which could have some unforgiving consequences. You also have access to an arsenal of different weapons, ranging from swords to axes to bows, so you can really hack and slash through your foes in the way you want to. But where this game really thrives is in the story and the level of detail Warhorse have put into the game. This is one you should definitely give a go with Xbox Game Pass.
Also, on the 22nd of August, you can ape out with Xbox Game Pass, which is this wildly intense and colourfully stylized smash 'em up about Primal Escape, which features rhythmic violence and frenetic jazz. As you move from room to room, you'll be able to grab enemies to guide their gunfire and throw them against the wall, which will feature some glorious splatting and help keep that rhythm going. You'll also be able to explore a range of different levels, as it's split into 4 8-level albums, each with its own rhythms and instruments. It's a game definitely worth trying out, so download it with Xbox Game Pass as soon as you can.
Do you remember a time when armies were built and powerful cities collapsed?
One of the greatest real-time strategy games of all time is now available on Xbox Game Pass. Age of Empires Definitive Edition brings the 1997 classic up to date, and it's been transformed with brand new graphics, remastered sound and music, and a smooth UI experience built from the ground up. And because it's the Definitive Edition, it comes with not only the original game, but also the Rise of Rome expansion, which has 16 civilizations to explore and 10 campaigns to conquer. With Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition releasing later this year, this is the perfect opportunity to jump into the series. I'm already getting flashbacks of seeing my entire army being destroyed because I just wanted an army of cavalry.
Do you dream of the stars?
Solaris has also launched its way onto Xbox Game Pass, where you can explore and discover a spectacular and ever-changing universe. It's a grand strategy game developed and published by Paradox Interactive, where you'll be in charge of managing an empire and getting involved in a little bit of space warfare. Another exciting reason to hop on and give it a go is that Solaris on Xbox just got its first major expansion, Utopia. This adds a whole ton of new content, including customization features that allow you to greatly diversify your empire options. So, if you like the idea of being the ruler of all of space, Solaris is a game you should try out.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
The hacking, slashing, combo styling Devil May Cry 5 came to Xbox Game Pass on Monday and is ready to download straight to your console right the heck now. It's a little bit of a lot of stylish mayhem, playing at a smooth 60 frames per second with a ridiculous weapon-infused combat system and an even more insane story. Following the events of Devil May Cry 4 years earlier, we find the classic demon hunter Dante back to form, accompanied by young Nero and his Devil Breaker robotic arm of surprises. They're joined by new character V, who brings a very refreshing and unique fighting style into the mix with his familiar animal companions. The story spans across interweaving timelines as you follow each character's journey, playing as each with their own upgradable skills while working towards a common goal. It's in beautiful 4K HDR, and it only came out earlier this year, meaning its addition to Xbox Game Pass is a real demon-slaying privilege. And once you finish the story, you've got the Bloody Palace with its boss-slaying, floor-clearing gameplay to satisfy your heavy metal bloodlust. If dungeon crawlers are your thing and you can't quite wait for Minecraft Dungeons, you might want to check out Bards Tale 4, coming to Game Pass on August the 27th. Developed by a recent Microsoft Game Studios edition in Exile, you can expect a whole lot of challenging combat with a throwback to fantasy RPGs of old. All of this with dynamic turn-based combat and devilish puzzles and riddles inside the intricate mazes you'll call home. The Xbox Game Pass version is the Director's Cut, packaging in new features, fixes, and content, alongside an Unreal Engine update enhancing the game like never before, working with fan feedback from the game's initial launch. There's also a new endgame chapter with hours of additional content, new items, weapons and enemies, additional difficulty settings, more class and gender character creation, full gamepad support across all platforms, and so much more.
What the? If the delightfully creepy trailer caught your eye at E3, you might be happy to know Blair Witch will be releasing and coming straight to Xbox Game Pass on day 1, August the 30th. A video camera and your faithful furry friend Bullet are the only things there to comfort you in your journey through the dark, creaking, and generally highly uninviting woods that you found yourself in. And for some reason, every time you turn a corner, there's some weird occult things going on around you. This is all in keeping with the original Blair Witch universe from the classic cult film that released back in 1999, as the game does occur within the same universe. And we'll be playing it on day 1 over on our Mixer channel, so if you aren't feeling brave enough to take the trip into the woods alone, catch us live on mixer.com/Xbox On and watch how we get on instead. We apologise for the screaming in advance. So there we have it. Those are a bunch of awesome titles being added to Xbox Game Pass. Make sure to let us know what you think down in the comments below and subscribe for more content from us from Gamescom.
Don't forget to check us out on mixer.com/Xbox On for more shenanigans from us and the Xbox On crew. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.